Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine McCoy and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for clicking in to drop by, but if you're a returner, it is always nice to have you back. And just so you know, yes, this is my one and only YouTube channel, but if you would like to see more of me, you can find me on Instagram at peridot_gem and also on Facebook, Jasmine E. McCoy, and you can subscribe, bottom right corner. So, what are we doing in this video? I thought this is something that I want to do, making a reflection video for each of the months of the year. That way, at the end of the year, I can just look back and see an abridged version of everything that has happened. And partially, I want for this to be a way for me to talk about, yes, of course, all the things that I did, the highlights, the lows, if there are some lows, because life is peaks and valleys, but also to show how much can change in a month, to show what kind of progresses can be made, because a month is a long time. It's 28 to 31 days, and that is a long time for you to build a positive habit, to get some good news, to have big changes happen in your life. So let's get into it. January 2023, we obviously start with a very big thing. It is New Year's. We are saying goodbye to 2022, hello to 2023, and my 2023 is always spent literally at home. My mom and dad will go to some sort of New Year's Eve party, and then they'll come back and spend the last 3 or 4 hours of the year with us. So my mom, dad, my sister, we got to celebrate and bring in the New Year's together. I also made and I said this is going to be a new tradition on my channel, that the first video of the year is always going to be a review of last year. So I did my 2022 YouTube review. I was able to see, wow, growth is exponential. My views are going up, subscribers are going up, watch hours are going up. I'm monetized now. And yes, that was a very good video to make. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put the link in the description, or you can just keep that in your mind to watch it for later. The next biggest thing in my life was my medical school application process. We are in the full swing of things. We're getting closer to the end, because the final day when I have to make my decision, that won't come until May. But it's January and a lot of stuff was happening. A lot of stuff was happening. I had 8 medical school interviews this month, I think. I think I had 8 looking back at my calendar. And that was a lot of days that I was out of work. Pretty much every week I would say, hey, I'm gonna be at this interview. Hey, I'm gonna be at this interview. And they're like, Jasmine, where you at? Applying to medical school, building my future. That's what I'm doing. And that hard work is paying off, because guess who got accepted? Not only to one medical school, but 2 medical schools. I am going to medical school. I am now in the position where I have options. Your girl's got some options over here. And I'm very thankful just to be in this position now, because it was getting a little stressful. Waiting on them to hear back for their answers. But it just takes time. And being patient is the worst part of this experience. But now that I have 2 acceptances, I can be like, I'm going to medical school. It's okay. And I did make a video about how it is that I get ready for all of these virtual medical school interviews. I will put the link for that as well in the description. And at this point now, I don't have very many medical school interviews to wait on. But, and this is something that I have talked about, I'm going to wait until the end to give a complete in-depth kind of walk through and video reveal of the schools I applied to, the schools I gave secondaries to, interviews, acceptance, waitlist, whatever, rejections. And that is something that will happen many months from now, but I'm looking forward to that. And it's just good. It's just good. We are in a good place over here on the medical school application front. But the race is not over yet. So we're going to keep running, and this is definitely going to be, this section about medical school applications is definitely going to be a recurring feature in at least the next 4 videos that I do of monthly reviews. I am coming closer and closer and closer to that goal of becoming a woman in medicine, which does lead me to my next piece that I want to talk about, my Etsy store. And I don't think I've talked about it very much here on my YouTube channel, but I did start an Etsy store, and that store is just something that I am doing to put out all of the different design ideas I have. That's why it's called Gem's Design Boutique. Gem as in Jasmine E. McCoy, my name. But this is one of the things that I have out there. Obviously, I'm going to wear the Women in Medicine one, but this shirt, this design that I have it for like women in academia, women in business, women in communications, engineering, medicine, media. Like, I have a lot of options for this shirt, definitely, and it comes in black, gray, white. It comes in a wide range of sizes for extra small all the way up to 2XL or 3XL, I believe. And it's just something that I'm very happy to be bringing. So I have stuff for people to kind of rep what field of career that they are in, especially if they are a woman in that field. I have coffee mugs, I have wine tumblers, and I'm also going to be putting the link for my Etsy store down in the bottom. The next big thing I had going on was Alpha Kappa Alpha Founders Day. So that is definitely a defining piece of my YouTube channel, being a woman of Alpha Kappa Alpha, all of the events that I go to, and that's always going to be there. So 2023, it's January. What happens in January? January 15th is Founders Day. And I did a couple of videos for this. I did a video for like 15 ways that you can celebrate Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Founders Day. And a lot of y'all watched that video. A lot of y'all were putting comments talking about what you were going to do, what you had plans for, and saying, oh, this is nice. I'm gonna take that and do that with my line sisters. And I was like, yes, we like it when the video is timely and when it's, you know, relatable and useful. So I'm very happy I was able to put that video out for people to enjoy. But we're still not finished because, you know, Founders Day is something that we as women of Alpha Kappa Alpha celebrate from January all the way up through March. So you can still use that video, you can still watch that. I'm sure that your chapter is going to be doing something in the future. And then, like, because that's something I did before Founders Day, but my mom and we decided to go to International Founders Day held in the DC, Maryland area for the celebration weekend. So we were having a good time. I was having a great time because I am not in office anymore. I can show up when I want. I can sleep in. I don't have to be up on stage. And it was like, whew, this is new. Because that was my first international event after leaving office. That was my first international event after leaving office. It was different and I felt it. And I also got to share in it with my mom, which makes it 10 times better. But had a great time, took lots of pictures with a lot of subscribers. Hello to all those subscribers that I saw. And it was good. I did a video for all of those days, each and every day, because it was a 4-day celebration weekend. And I added that to the Everything AKA playlist. Going along with more AKA material, we do have Incorporation Day, which also happens in January. So that, at the time of filming this, has not happened yet, but it will. It'll happen literally in like 3 or 4 days. So I'm going to take that day to go to like brunch, most likely with my mom, and my dad will tag along as usual because we move as a unit. So maybe we'll go get some brunch, and then I do have some paint supplies. Maybe I'll do an abstract painting of what AKA means to me. Maybe I'll do a painting of like a queen wearing pink and green. I don't know, but I think I do want to use that paint canvas thing that's literally been sitting down there for a year and a half. But it's okay. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens on Founders Day. And that's the end of this video. That pretty much marks everything important that has happened during, the first month of the year, January 2023. And we've got 11 more of these to go. Oh, wait, another thing that I'm really personally proud of myself for is I've been doing really well on my fitness, goals that I've wanted. So 25 days out of the year so far, I have worked out on 11 out of 25 of them. Okay, go me. Go me, making baby steps. I also did a vegetarian meal prep that I made and like sectioned out and packaged and put in the fridge of a linguine pasta with tomato sauce, peppers, onions, and baby spinach. And at the end, I was like, okay, look at me trying to make better health decisions, better nutritional decisions for future me. That way I can have a healthy heart. So that was another thing that I was very proud of for doing and working on this month. I'm gonna have to do a better job of like recording and showing that, but it was a personal thing that I have made in my lifestyle changes that I'm very proud of. And now that is the actual end of this video. So we've got 11 more of these to do. We're gonna see how much things can change in a year. And thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.